Hi yogis, welcome to Yoga with Yogi Izzy. My name is Izzy. I'm so excited to be leading you in your yoga flow today. Today's flow is dedicated to water, which is ironic because water flows. Make sure to flow through each movement today in class. And let's get started in Supta Baddha Konasana. So come to your back, bring your feet to touch, splay your knees wide. I will meet you there. So come to Supta Baddha Konasana, bring the soles of your feet to touch, lay your knees wide, lower down onto your back. Bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. Start to breathe into your space. With each inhale, fill up the space in your belly, and with each exhale, let your belly sink back into your spine. Focus on the rise and fold, the flow from belly to heart, then heart back to belly. Our bodies are made up of mostly water. So how can you bring to life the flow within your body, within your class today? Deep inhale through your nose, seal your lips, constrict the back of your throat. Then exhale out your nose, create an oceanic wave-like sound through your nose. This is your Ujjayi breath, your breath of victory. You will use this in your yoga practice today to cultivate heat. But if the heat feels like it's building too high, take open mouth exhales to expel your heat. One more just like that. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale out your nose. Make that wave-like sound flow through your nose, heating your entire body. Bring awareness to your entire self. Bring your hands to the outside of your thighs. Close your thighs together like a book. Keep your right foot planted to the ground, and then hug your left knee into your chest, into your armpit. Maybe you circle your hip one way. Maybe you circle your hip the other way. Slowly come back to stillness. Inhale. Lift your foot towards the ceiling, and then exhale, grab behind your thigh and pull slightly towards your face. With each inhale, press your thigh into your hands, and with each exhale, release it closer to your face. Inhale, press. Exhale, release. Let this motion flow with your inhales and your exhales. Inhale. Exhale, half happy baby pose. Grab for the outside or inside of your left thigh, ankle, or foot, and then drag your knee to the outside of your arm. Notice how your hip feels in the beginning of class. Is it tight? Maybe direct some of your breath to your hip. Inhale. Exhale, release your left foot to the mat. Inhale, lift your knee into your chest, and then right knee into your chest, and then exhale, circle it one way. Circle it the other way. Inhale, lift your heel towards the ceiling. Then exhale, grab behind your thigh and pull your leg towards your face. With each inhale, press your thigh into your hands. Make this active. And then with each exhale, pull it closer to your face. Release. Inhale, press. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, half happy baby pose. Grab for the outside or inside of your right thigh, shin, or foot. And then bring the outside of your right knee to the outside of your right arm. Try glue both sides of your back into the earth. Notice how this side feels in comparison with your left. Inhale. Exhale, lower your foot down to the earth. Grab behind both of your thighs and then rock and roll up the length of your spine. And then slowly make your way to a tabletop. Come to your hands and your knees. Stack your shoulders on top of your wrists and your hips on top of your knees. Then bring your big toes to touch, and then open your knees slightly wider than your hips. Then sink your hips back towards your heels for a child's pose. We'll only be here for a moment. Inhale, rise back up. And then exhale, baby scorpion. Lower your hips towards the earth, and then bring your toes towards your head. Shine your chest. Exhale, push back to a child's pose. Inhale, baby scorpion, lift back up. Shine your chest. Exhale, child's pose. Flow through this a few times, one breath to one movement. Or take a cat-cow if that serves you more in this moment. Make sure you flow from one pose to the other. Make it fluid. On your next exhale, come back to tabletop. Stack your shoulders on top of your wrists. Inhale, tuck your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back. Root your chest towards your thighs, and then flow your heels towards the mat. Spiral your biceps in towards your ears and lower your shoulders away from your face. We'll take a few flows here. So inhale, look forward, come to a high plank. And then exhale, push back to a downward facing dog, but bend your knees, round your back, and then press back to a downward facing dog. So roll forward to a high plank, and then exhale, come back to a downward facing dog. Flow here a few times. Then slowly make your last circle. Come to a downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll. Step your feet behind your wrists. Bring your feet hip width distance apart or two fists apart. Then grab for opposite elbows. Bring your weight into your toes and rock from side to side. Allow your movements be graceful. Break gravity here and move from one foot to the other. Notice how the shift of weight feels in your outer hips. Shake your head, yes, I'm proud I made it to my mat today. Shake your head, no, there's no place I would rather be. And then shake your head, yes, again. End on a positive affirmation to yourself. And then slowly lower your hands back down to the earth. Toe heel your feet to touch with a sliver of space between your heels. Inhale, slowly rise. Stack one vertebra on top of vertebra. Take your time. Let your head be the last thing that lifts. And when you reach the top, come to Samasthiti. Exhale, hands to heart center. Either shut your eyes or bring a soft gaze to your expression. Today we'll be focusing on our flow, on a strong sense of power that comes from water. If you brought your own intention today, call that to mind, but if not, I offer you a water quote. The magic in our planet is contained in its water. Where is your magic stored? Try unlocking the magic within your body and your class today. If this resonates with you today, or you brought your own, we'll seal it with a community breath. Exhale all the air from your lungs, sigh it out. Inhale, fill it up. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale. Exhale, flutter open your eyes, bring your arms down by your sides. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your arms to frame your ears, ground down through the four corners of your feet and breathe. Externally rotate your thighs away from each other. Tuck your tailbone under, draw your belly button into your spine. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Spiral your pinky fingers in. Inhale. Exhale, baby back bend. Goal post your arms, shine your chest, press your hips forward, and then bring your weight into your heels to engage your glutes. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to heart center, hinge from your hips. Bring your hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to your thighs or your shins. Lengthen your spine forward. Bring your weight into your heels. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, high plank. Point your hands into the mat. Stick your feet back behind you. Lower your hips so that they're aligned with your shoulders. Press the mat away to externally rotate your shoulders away from each other. Inhale, hinge slightly forward. Exhale, low plank. Bring a 90-degree bend to your elbows. Hug your elbows into your sides. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shine your chest through your arms. Come to 4 points of contact with the mat. Your two hands and the shoelace sides of your feet. Hug your thighs off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back. Feel free to take that on your knees or stay in a high plank until I cue for downward facing dog. You can also take cobra instead of upward facing dog if that is what is calling to you. We'll flow through our sun A, one breath to one movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Reset your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, flow your breath to your entire body. Move on to our sun B. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips back. Lift your chest away from your thighs, bring your arms to frame your ears and breathe. Hug your thighs together and bring your weight into your heels so much so that you can see your toes wiggle in front of you. Tuck your tailbone under, draw your belly button into your spine. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Frame your right foot, step your left foot back behind you. Tent your fingers. Stack your knee on top of your ankle and shine your chest forward. Inhale, crescent moon. Drop your back knee down to the mat. Lift your chest away from your thighs. Bring your arms to frame your ears and breathe. Press your left hip bone forward so that both of your hips are aligned with one another. Zipper your thighs together and tuck your tailbone under. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Drop your right arm down to the mat and lift your left arm up and over. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, crescent moon, come back to center. Exhale, half splits. Frame your front leg and sass your hips back. Press your chest towards your right leg and then drive your left hip bone forward. Flex your feet towards your face. The more you lengthen your spine forward and fold, the more you'll feel it down the back of your leg, down your hamstrings. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Roll yourself forward. Inhale, warrior two. Open up, spiral down your back foot to a 90-degree angle. Bisect your back foot with your front hand and breathe. Gaze out over your right arm. Swing your shoulder blades down your back. We'll take a few rounds of flow here. So inhale, straighten both legs. High five your hands over your head. And then exhale, come back to warrior two. Take this a few more times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, flow back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, flow. One more, inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. High five the back of your space with your front hand. Lower your shoulder away from your ear. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. We're just passing through on this side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Frame your left foot. Step your right foot back behind you. Tent your fingers. Stack your knee on top of your ankle. Shine your chest forward. Inhale, crescent moon, drop your back knee down. Lift your chest away from your thighs. Bring your arms to frame your ears and breathe. Press your right hip bone forward and zipper your thighs together to engage your legs. You might want to press your hips towards the front of your space to feel the stretch down the outside of your left hip. Tuck your tailbone under. Inhale. Exhale, side stretch. To the left, drop your left arm down, lift your right arm up and over to the left. Inhale, crescent moon, come back to center. Exhale, half splits. Frame your front foot with your hands. Lengthen through your front legs, sass your hips back, and then lengthen your spine forward and fold towards your leg. With each inhale, lengthen your spine. With each exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Roll yourself forward. Frame your front foot. Inhale, warrior two. Open up. Spiral down your back foot. Gaze out over your front head and breathe. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Tuck your tailbone under. Draw your belly button into your spine. Bring your weight into both of your pinky toes in order to engage the outside of your hips. We'll take the same flow that we did on the other side. Inhale, lengthen through both legs. High five your hands over your head. Exhale, flow back to warrior two. Inhale, lengthen and clap. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more just like that. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Flow through our sun B, one breath to one movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot back. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, side stretch, right arm down, left arm up and over. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, deep breath. Inhale, clap your hands over your head. Exhale, flow back down. One more just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot back. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, side stretch. Lift your right arm up and over. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Take a deep exhale. Inhale, clap your hands over your head. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Listen for the changes this time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Swing your arms down and back. Hug your pinky fingers in towards each other. Bend your elbows slightly and then bring them together and up. Bring your weight into your right foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Lift your left knee up in front of you. Bring your arms to frame your ears and breathe. Lower your left hip so that it's aligned with your right. Flex your toes towards your face. Inhale. Exhale, figure four. Bring your hands to heart center. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh and then sink into your right leg. Press your left knee towards the mat. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Frame your right foot, step your left foot back. Inhale, crescent moon. Drop your back knee down. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, half splits. Feel free to come down into your full split expression here. Or option to stay here with me. If you take the full split expression, make sure to press both hip bones forward. Especially on this side, you want to press your left hip forward. Full split expressions meet us back in a half split. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Pull your hands forward. Inhale, warrior two. Open up. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach towards the front of your space, then tick-tock your arms 6 and 12. Dome up through your left obliques, and then squeeze your shoulder blades together to open up your chest. Tuck your tailbone under, make a resistance between your bottom arm and your inner thigh. Inhale, reverse warrior, high five the back of your space. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Bring weight into your left foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Lift your right knee up in front of you. Bring both hips so they're aligned with each other. Bring your arms to frame your ears and breathe. Flex your foot towards your face. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, standing figure four. Bring your hands to heart center. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh and sink back into your left hips. Bend your left knee. And then drive your right knee towards the earth. Focus on your drishti, the unmoving point in space. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot back. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, half splits. Feel free to take full splits. Or stay here in half splits with me. Make sure to press your right hip forward in both expressions. Full split expressions, come back up to a half split. Inhale. Exhale, a lunge, walk your hands forward. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Exhale, extended side angle, reach forward, and then tuck your arms to 6 and 12. Come up through your right obliques and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Draw your tailbone under and your belly button in towards your spine. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deeper breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come down. Have a seat, towel off, take a sip of water. We're gonna go on to a belly up core now. I would love to see thumbs up if you are doing well. Great clapping, I love it. So let's come down to our backs. Slowly roll down onto your backs. Bring your arms to a tabletop and bring your legs to tabletop. With each exhale, we're gonna meet our elbows to our knees. We wanna get them as high as possible on our knees. You wanna make that contact in order to press your lower back into the mat. So take a deep inhale. Exhale, crunch your elbows in towards your knees. Inhale, release. Exhale, crunch. Release, inhale. Exhale, crunch. Release. Crunch. Release. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You can do it. We're in this together. Bring your elbows more to your knees than your knees to your elbows. Make that contact. See how high on your knees you can get your elbows. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, single leg bicycles in 4, 3, lengthen your right leg long in 2, keep your left knee where it is in 1, lengthen your right leg long, keep your left knee where it is. With each exhale, bring your right elbow to your left knee. Center, twist, center, twist, twist. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You can do it. Got some JT on here to pump you up. We're in this together. Make sure to make open mouth exhales to expel your heat for 8, 7, 6, 5, switch sides in 4. You can do it knee, lengthen your left knee long. Twist, center, twist, center. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Open mouth, exhale, expel your heat. Twist, center, twist, center. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, boat pose in 3, 2, and 1. Release both legs to the mat. Full body stretch and then rock and roll at the length of your spine. Meet me in a boat pose. Bring your toes to the mat and then lean your spine back. This is boat pose. Feel free to lift up your legs for an added challenge. If you want more of a challenge, let go of your hands. And if you want a super added challenge, lift your arms over your head. If you want even more of a challenge, lengthen your legs. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I know you love my slow counting. 3, 2, and 1. Cross your ankles, plot your hands, take your high to low plank, your chaturanga. Spend some extra time in upward facing dog. Maybe you look right and left. Stretch out the space of your abs. And then start to breathe through your Ujjayi breath. Or if you feel the heat burning too high, take open mouth exhales. Return to your intention. Find the magic within. Like the waters, the magic of the earth. How does your body feel? You feel the blood flowing from your toes all the way to your hips and back down to your fingers. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Press through your front heel to lift your chest away from your thighs. Bring your arms to frame your ears and breathe. Bend your back knee a little or a lot to point your spine down to the earth. Tuck your tailbone under and draw your belly button in towards your spine. Draw your shoulder blades down your back and spiral your fingers in. Inhale. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, hinge your chest forward. Exhale, revolve crescent lunge. Bring the outside of your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Feel free to lower your back knee down to focus on your twist. Press into your hands to twist your belly button away from your thigh. With each inhale, lengthen your spine. With each exhale, twist a little deeper. With twists, we compress the airflow of our lungs. So once we unravel, notice how the blood rushes to the spot that was compressed. Inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. Plant your hands to the inside of your front foot. Then toe heel your foot out to the edge of the mat. Lower your back knee down to the earth for restorative runner's lunge. Option to come down to your elbows or bring your elbows to blocks in a lizard pose. Hug your right thigh into your side. Focus your breath on all the sensations you're feeling in your body. Let your mind flow like water. you've left your hands, slowly come back up to them. Inhale, tuck your toes under. Exhale, lift your knee off of the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your space. Roll your hands over to the left and then bend into your left knee. Flex your right foot towards your face and then option to bring your hands to heart center or keep your hands on the mat. Press your left elbow into your left thigh to deepen the stretch. Option to come up a little higher so that you can press your heel into the earth. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, wide-legged forward fold. Press your hands into the mat and lift your hips up. Readjust your stance so both of your feet are parallel to each other. And let your chest drapes over your legs. Maybe you focus on the sensation of being upside down. Maybe you take an inversion, a headstand, whatever you want to do in this pose, in this moment, take it. Whatever choice you took in this moment, slowly make your way back to a wide-legged forward fold with your hands underneath your shoulders. Then inhale, bring your hands to a T, slowly rise your torso up towards standing. Then exhale, warrior two, bend your right knee. Inhale, lengthen your right knee, stack your hips back, reach forward. Exhale, triangle pose. Tuck your arms to 6 and 12. Dome up through your left obliques and then squeeze your shoulder blades together to open up your chest. Maybe you gaze towards your top hand and make sure that your thumb traces over your nose. If you're like me and have hyperextended knees, make sure you take a small micro bend in your front knee to protect your joints. Inhale, reverse triangle, high five the back of your space, sass your hips forward. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go through that on the other side. First, take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let your mind flow like water. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, a lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Press into your front heel to lift your chest away from your thighs. Bring your arms to frame your ears and breathe. Bend your back knee a little or a watch to point your spine towards the earth. And then drive your right hip bone forward. The more you press your right hip bone forward, the more you'll feel a stretch down the front of your right hip. Press into your front heel to engage your left glute. Inhale. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, revolve crescent lunge. Bring the outside of your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Option to drop your back knee down to focus on your twist. Press your hands together to lift your belly button away from your thigh. With each inhale, lengthen your spine. With each exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. Point your hands to the inside of your front foot and toe heel your foot out to the edge of your mat. Then lower your back knee down for a more restorative runner's lunge. Option to come down to your elbows, maybe on a block or on the mat. Let your breath flow to the sensations. Let your mind flow like water. Slowly come back up to your hands if you've left them. Inhale, tuck your toes under, lift your knee off of the mat. Exhale, Skandasana. Walk your hands over to the right and then come to bend your right knee. Lengthen through your left leg, flex your feet, your left foot towards your face. Option to keep your hands on the mat in front of you, or option to bring your hands to heart center. Feel free to come up a little higher, make this more active, and press your heel into the earth. Or if you want a deeper stretch, press your right elbow into your right thigh. Lengthen your spine. Inhale. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Plant your hands into the mat. Parallel your feet to the front and back of your space. You may need to readjust your stance. I challenge you to take something differently on this side. Maybe you take some twists. Maybe you flow your body from one hip to the other. Maybe take frog. Take a bind, whatever is serving you in this moment. Any option that you took, slowly return back to a wide-legged forward fold with your hands underneath your shoulders. Bring your hands to a T, your arms to a T. Inhale, slowly rise up to stand with a flat back. Exhale, warrior two, bend your left knee. Inhale, lengthen through your left knee, sass your hips back, reach forward. Exhale, triangle pose, tuck your arms to 6 and 12. Dome up through your right obliques and squeeze your shoulder blades together to open up your chest. Maybe you look towards your top hand and make sure your thumb traces over your nose. Hug your belly button into your spine, tuck your tailbone under. Allow your core to power all 3 points of your triangle. Inhale, reverse triangle, high five the back of your space, sass your hips forward. Feel that side body stretch. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. This is your last downward facing dog of class, so make it your best one yet. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, slowly come down to your back, lower to your knees, sink into your hip. Roll your feet out in front of you and then lower one vertebra at a time. down onto the earth. And then bring your feet to the mat. Hug your thighs together. We'll take a few rounds of flowing bridge. So with each inhale, lift up your hips. And with each exhale, bring your arms over your head and lower your hips down to the earth. Inhale, lift your hips up, bridge pose, lower your hands down by your side. Exhale, lower your hips down, lift your arms over your head. Inhale, bridge. Exhale, release, arms overhead. Inhale, bridge. Exhale, release. Two more just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, release. Lock your knees together, bring your arms down by your sides, walk your feet out, fallen bridge. Bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. Notice how your body feels, how the rhythm and the rise and fall of your belly and heart feel now. In comparison to the beginning of class, are the ripples the same? Do they wave faster or slower? Slowly walk your feet back underneath your knees. Then cross your right leg over your left. And try to stack your knees on top of each other like you're sitting at a desk. Then inhale your knees into your chest. And then exhale, supine cow face pose. Grab for the outsides of your feet, the pinky side edge of both of your feet. Or grab for your knees if grabbing for your feet is too intense. And pull your feet or your knees towards your face. Breathe into the stretch on the outside of your right hip. Inhale. Exhale, release, but keep your legs crossed. Inhale, lift your knees up. And then exhale, drop them over to the right. Use your right leg to pull your left knee further to the earth. Gaze out over the left side of your space. Ground both shoulders into your mat. Slowly return back to center. Unwind your legs. Return your hips back to neutral. Then cross your left leg over your right. Inhale your knees up towards your chest. And then exhale, pull either your knees towards you or grab for the outsides of your feet, supine cow face pose. This side may feel differently than your other side. No side is the same. They're like waves. They may seem the same, but they each have strength and power in their own ways. Inhale. Exhale, release your feet or your knees, but keep your knees crossed. Inhale. And then exhale, drop your knees over to the left. Use your left leg to press your right leg down to the ground. Ground both shoulders into the earth. Tee or cactus out your arms. And then either gaze towards the ceiling or out to your right. Slowly come back to center, unwind your legs, realign your spine to the earth. Inhale your knees back into your chest. Exhale, happy baby pose. Grab for the outside or inside of your knees, shins, or ankles, or your feet. And then drag and ground and anchor your hips towards the earth. Flow your knees behind your triceps, the backs of your arms. Maybe you rock side to side. Curl the corners of your mouth because it's a happy baby pose. Notice how your hips feel from the beginning of class to now. Slowly come back into a tight bowl. Wrap your arms around your shins. Curl your forehead into your knees. Make a last bit of effort. Take a deep sip of inhale. Exhale, Shavasana. Let it all go. Let your neck, your head, your legs, your arms get heavy. Maybe you shut your eyes. You anchor your entire body into the sand, into the earth. Imagine you're on a beach, listening to the crash of the waves. Unclench your jaw, lower your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Allow your mind to flow away like water. I'll pull you out when it's time. Start to bring movement and life back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Rock your neck and head from side to side. Inhale your arms overhead and take a big good morning, good evening, good afternoon stretch. Then curl onto your favorite side in fetal pose. Use your bicep as a pillow. Fetal pose is the rebirth of our practice off the mat. So how can we bring the magic that we found in our practice today, the magic, our magic, into the world, off of our mats? Slowly press up to an easy seat with little to no effort. Maybe you keep a soft gaze, keep your eyes shut. Bring your hands to heart center. The wave does not need to die to become water because it's already there. And if it's meant to be, it will be. Bring your knuckles to third eye center, the space between your brows, your seat of intuition. The mind is like water. When it's turbulent, it's difficult to see. When it's calm, everything becomes clear. The light, the student, the teacher, me, honors and is so grateful for the light, the student, the teacher, and each and every one of you. We bow when we share one word of gratitude. Namaste. Namaste yogis, I hope you all enjoyed the water themed flow. Over the next few weeks I will be doing all of the elements. Water is the first because water is very special to me because I am a water sign and I'm really excited to be leading everyone in the elements themed yoga over the next few weeks. If you liked what you saw, make sure you subscribe below to get notifications. Thumbs up the post and comment. I love to hear all feedback from everyone. Positive or negative, everything is helpful. Namaste.